So, folks, I see Nigel hasn't been very happy this last couple of... Nigel FARAGE, not very happy this last couple of days. One of his minions has said something and it's got him in some hot water. Is it Sarah Pochin? Is it Sarah Pochin? I honestly don't know. I don't know the lady. I think she's commented and she said, I think she's one of the Reform MPs, and she said it's making her sick every time she turns on the TV and everybody in a presenting role is either black or Asian. And many have said this is racist and very, very racist. Anyway, Nigel let it simmer for 24 hours and came out and said, look, I'm not happy with what she said and how she's delivered it. I don't think it was racist. I think I know what she's alluding to, but she could have used the words a lot more carefully or something along those lines. And anyway, I thought about it. And you know me, folks, I'm never one to shirk an issue, so I'll just give you my two penneth. I don't think what she's saying is that she doesn't like seeing lots of people of black or brown or any other colour other than white. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think she's concerned about where a person is born or where the parents are born, anything like that. I don't at all. I think what she's saying, and I might be wrong, I think she's saying the amount of people of colour on her TV screens at the moment, our TV screens, is disproportionate, is it? Is that the right word? With the amount of folk in Great Britain. And for all we know, we've got people coming over in the boatloads, or they're not boats, many of them, they're just dinghies, rubber dinghies, of all creeds and colours. Still, the country is primarily white. And I think she's saying that there's too many token gestures given on TV. Now, what I will say, I'm not saying I agree with that, but what I'll say is this. I've said for a long time now, I'm fed up. I mean, I look at football especially. I said I'm sick to the back teeth of listening to these women pundits who don't know their asses from their elbows, who aren't very clever. They come across, we've got some fellas as well that are like that. Don't worry about that. There's some blokes that could do with elocution lessons or, a bit more schooling. But there's many from the women's game and the women's side. But also many of them just don't know men's football. They just don't know it. They profess to, but they don't. The ones that are good are good. A couple of them are brilliant. But there's so many bad ones on there, it does my pigging head in. And I'm thinking, we've got women on these panels because maybe Sky did it first, or BT, or the BBC, and all of a sudden, they're on every channel. Because we're becoming a gayer and gayer and gayer society, and everybody's gay and everybody's happy, on every programme, everybody's pigging gay and everybody's... It's unbelievable. You've got gays, you've got trans this, you've got trans that, you've got anything and everything. And I just don't get where we're going with it all. You look at the soaps now on the TV, look especially at, is it Emmerdale? I would imagine for every 3 people on Emmerdale, 1 or maybe even 2 of them are gay. There's gays everywhere you look, male or female, and you think, we know these gays about, we know people are gay, that's fine, no problem, no issue with what anybody is. But not the amount you see on that programme. It's unbelievable. The TV stations are going over the top to pander to everybody, and it's gone crazy. Absolutely. I mean, I was thinking today, I'll tell you what, this Sarah Pochin, if that's her name, if she was upset a couple of days ago, she'd be absolutely spitting a dummy out today. Turn on Loose Women today, it was 4 black women, big black women as well, 4 of them. I've nothing against that, but I don't know. Was it Amy Winehouse Day? Were we back to black? I don't know. But I'm thinking about, you do get the odd time on Loose Women where 4 are white. But I don't think that's a big deal because there's still many more white people in this country. But I don't know why they have to make something of it today, why all 4 had to be blacks. I think that was a statement. They haven't had it before where they made that statement. They didn't make a statement today. They didn't mention it today. I don't know if that's because of what's been said over the last 2 days with old Sarah there. I even noticed they had one special guest on today. Who was it? Another black woman. The sister of the black woman on the panel. And I thought, 5. No, I have no problem with it. Sounds like I have. I've not at all. Not at all. If they're good at the job. I've got one problem, one of them on that panel, and I've said it time and time again. The comedian. The black woman, that's the comedian, that just isn't funny. I mean, she shouldn't even be called a comedian. You've got to tell a joke and make people laugh to be funny. She's got nothing in her whatsoever. Not funny at all. How she's got that gig is beyond me. I'm amazed she's even on the television screen yet. She's on it all the time. I've nothing against where anybody's from. Nothing. But I don't like people being sat in jobs because either they've got this skin colour or that skin colour. They're gay or bisexual, or lesbian, or blah, 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 or they're trans, or they might be crippled. Is that the right word? Disabled, I do apologise. See, you can't say anything anymore. I don't like how folks get gigs because of who or what they are. I liked it when it used to be the best in class got the gig. Now that doesn't mean to say I want everybody to be white that's best in class at all. If there's a black bloke and a white bloke, or a black woman and a white woman, and the black person's better for the job or better at the job, that's where I want to get it. When I'm paying for my TV licence, I want the best in class on the TV, regardless of what colour they are, what sex they are, or what religion they follow. None of that matters to me. If they're good at the job, I want to listen to them. But if they crap at the job and they're getting it because they're not the male, middle-aged, white norm or whatever else, I don't want them on my TV. I want the best in class on my TV. I think that's probably maybe what she meant. Probably never put it very well, never said it very, very well. But I must admit, whether I agree with Nigel's comments or thoughts on it or not at all, I thought he was pretty brave to stand up to the barrage and deliver what he delivered, really. I think where she went wrong is probably not explaining herself. I think she was made to apologise because of the groundswell out there and what Nigel has had to say. But I think really she should have tried to explain what she meant by the statement and then apologised rather than just giving an apology, because just an apology doesn't hold the right weight. But honestly, folks, I'm sick to death of seeing people on our TV screens that are crap at the job. White people as well. There's so many out there. You know, it's terrible. And if I hear again every time I put on my TV, I say, soaps are special at the end of it. If you've been affected by it, I'm thinking, oh no. That's it as well. Mental health. If you've had mental health and been on the TV, you'll get miles more jobs. If you profess to have mental health issues, you'll get more jobs just because of that. Because you can be a mental health campaigner as well as presenting on the TV or doing some punditry. If you've got mental health problems, you'll go far. Whether you're white, black, brown, red, whatever colour you might be, you'll go far. It's just all gone a bit berserk for my money. It has, honestly. I remember the days with two channels, ITV and BBC. The best people got the best jobs. Yes, they were massively, massively more white than they were black. But again, the country then had miles more white folk than black folk or folk of colour. Now the balance is shifting, but it isn't shifting. I don't think to the extremes that they're presenting rotaries, and I think that's what she meant. I think she could have explained it a little bit better. Some will say I could have. I will be called racist on here when this goes up, although not many see my stuff at the moment because I've been off here for a while. But I think there'll be a fair few name calling me. But I don't care about that because I'm just telling you the truth as I see it. I don't care what anyone's skin colour is. If they're good at the job, give them the gig. If they're not, don't. And please don't give people the gig just because of the skin colour, or just because of the sexuality, or just because of their religious beliefs, or whatever else it may be. They're all the wrong reasons for my money.